All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin our program. If you could take a seat, please. We'll be beginning in just a moment. Thank you.
All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Thanks everybody for coming out today. My name is Tim Smith. I'm the Director of Transportation Development for District 3, the Florida Department of Transportation. Unfortunately, Secretary Gaynor, which is the District 3 Secretary, couldn't be here today. But I'd like to take the opportunity to welcome everybody and for really being here to celebrate the Brooks Bridge project. This project will really ensure the mobility of people and goods and enhance economic prosperity and preserve the quality of our environment and really connect our communities. So probably a lot of people have seen some things going on for the past several months. We've been staging equipment, getting things ready to go, stockpiling materials, and really just getting it going for preparation for this monumental project. So what does this mean for the people of Okaloosa County? This is a really great opportunity for people to not only see just asphalt, concrete, and paint. It's really the opportunity to spend more time at home and less time in their cars. With these improvements to this project, will certainly enhance the traveling public's ability to navigate this area. So at this time, I'd like to take the opportunity to acknowledge our elected and appointed officials who have been instrumental in making this project a reality and for your dedication to our transportation needs. So if you would, please stand and let us recognize the elected and appointed officials. Thank you. I'd also like to thank our FDOT team. Their hard work and dedication to this project will provide our customers a more efficient and, more importantly, safer traveling experience across the Panhandle. So we're also proud to choose the team we've chosen of professionals to deliver this project. So I'd like to thank the construction team, including Superior Construction, WSP, Eisman Russo, the C-Right Group, and Metric Engineering. So I'd also like to thank Secretary Perdue for all your hard work to improve our transportation needs for the residents, businesses, and visitors of Northwest Florida. So at this time, please join me in welcoming the Secretary of the Florida Department of Transportation, Perdue.
All right, thank you so much, Tim. Really proud to be here in Okaloosa County today for this groundbreaking on the Brooks Bridge replacement project. This is really special to me. For those of you who don't know, I was born and raised in the Panhandle, spent most of my FDOT career working for FDOT's District 3, which is our Panhandle district, and really had a tremendous opportunity not only to work with our FDOT team here in District 3, but also our local partners, our community leaders, our elected officials. I can sit here right now and think about all of the important transportation infrastructure projects that we've partnered on over the years that I personally was able to be a part of. Even with some of the electeds here today, we've accomplished so many great things in Northwest Florida. We're going to continue to do so. Brooks Bridge replacement is no exception to that. I mean, over the last several years, DOT, along with our local elected officials, City of Fort Walton Beach, Okaloosa County, the Okaloosa Island community, we've been working day in and day out, collaborating on what this new structure is going to look like, what all it needs to entail, and really, how it can help prepare these communities to meet the vision of where they want to go for the future. I'm happy to say that, as you can see with the renderings, this is going to be a beautiful project. One thing that's really important to note is when we touch infrastructure here in Florida, we build it back more resilient. And this bridge is no exception to that. We're going to be raising the elevation of the bridge. Many of you probably remember this bridge has been impacted several times by vessels. We're going to be raising the height of the bridge to 65 feet above the water. This is tremendously helpful for the future. We're adding capacity, and not only that, there's going to be a physically separated shared use path so that this community can really truly experience the natural beauty of this area. So really excited about that. It would not be possible, obviously, without the leadership of Governor DeSantis with his Framework for Freedom budget, continuing to invest in transportation at record levels. and also our legislature, Senator Jay Trumbull Jr., Senator Doug Broxson, who's here with us today, and also Senate Appropriations Chairman. He has been instrumental in moving infrastructure funding forward and has prioritized infrastructure in his service in the legislature. So we're truly grateful for that, Senator. Thank you so much for what you've done. Looking to the future, as we build this project, it's going to take nearly 5 years to construct. It's going to be a strong effort. The community partnership, the collaboration is going to continue throughout. We hope that you truly enjoy what this bridge and what this area will become many years into the future. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for this opportunity. Tim?
Thank you, Secretary Perdue. So at this time, I want to just mention Senator Doug Broxson and his fellow legislators have committed many resources, just like the Secretary just mentioned, to ensure that this project runs smoothly. So I want to thank you for being with us today and your dedication and unwavering support to Northwest Florida's transportation needs. So this time, please join me in welcoming Senator Broxson.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Secretary, for being here. I know it's an effort when you're dealing with Key West to Perdido Key. It's a challenge to make all these events. But it's great to be in the great state of Florida. And I say that because we're in a unique position where we can do projects that no other state can do. We've had during COVID, when many of the states were bathing in red ink, we were able to balance the budget. In the pandemic, before the federal stimulus. But this says a lot about my president, President Pasadomo, Paul Renner, the speaker, and certainly the governor, who has made a point to make these projects a priority. And your team here, Jared, is incredible. The nerve ending that goes through every part of the state runs directly from DOT. If you want to make people happy, talk about DOT. If you want to make people sad, talk about DOT. And in all frankness, this bridge construction will make a lot of people very unhappy. That's the nature of construction. They interrupt your life. But I'll guarantee you that Superior Construction will do a great job in navigating the hardship that would normally come when you take a great bridge like this and revamp it. I'll tell you this, if they don't, call your representatives, because DOT will make sure that they do what they're supposed to do. And I want you to know that this is so important. It's so important that we see the legislature make such great commitments to our region. We look at Pensacola Bay Bridge, which was just completed, $600 million project. We see the $172 million dedicated to this project. It says a lot about you, Secretary. It says a lot about Florida, and it says more about the robust citizens we have that are always engaging in seeing us do better. So good luck, God bless you, and hopefully you don't get many complaints.
Thank you, Senator. So now we'd like to invite all of our speakers to turn the dirt on the project. And immediately following this event, we'll have our speakers available for media. Thank you for attending, and have safe journeys on the way home.
Yeah, I think this is a long time coming for our community. It's been something that really the greater Fort Walton Beach area has discussed for quite some time. to have the help and support of obviously the Florida Department of Transportation, Secretary Perdue being here today, Senator Broxson, all the other representatives, Representative Maney, Abbott, Rudman, Senator Trumbull have been key to really getting this off the ground and going. But it has been a process that many hands have played a role in. It's something our community is excited about to see it come together. I know, as Senator Broxson hit on today, there'll be some pain points over the next 3 to 5 years as it comes together, but the end result, if you look at the diagrams behind me, I think will be a beautiful project, a great win for Northwest Florida, especially Okaloosa County.
Thank you, sir.
Well, this is one of those times when it really does take a village. We're so lucky because the county commission has worked with the state, with Senator Broxson's office, who's on appropriations. Many people can take credit for this bridge, but it's one of those things where a lot gets accomplished when no one wants the credit. We're so grateful after 35 years of working on this bridge, and it literally has been 35 years, the Chamber of Commerce, everybody, to try to redo this bridge. Finally, I'm blessed to be in office to see it happen under my term, and I'm very grateful. The 9 years that I've been a commissioner, I've certainly worked with Senator Broxson, Representative Maney, now all the other commissioners. You just heard from Commissioner Mel Ponder. What a wonderful thing to see this happen, and we've had the Secretary of DOT here today, Perdue. I'm so happy about this. So the citizens, it'll be a little agony for a while, a little difficulty, but they need to think 3 to 4 years down the road how beautiful it's going to be to have a 6-lane bridge that goes all the way over, that does not have malfunction junction on this side, on the west side. They'll go past that right to the convention center. Every part of that intersection will go under the bridge, so no more waiting on the bridge for the light to change. And a multimodal path on both sides, and soon a bike path that will connect this bridge to Marlar Bridge, the Destin Bridge. So it's a win for our community, but it's going to take some patience.